December, I was feeling under the weather. You tried to make it all better, but now all we do is play telephone and never home anymore.
Hey guys, today's video I'm going to do a get ready with me. I'm just going to do my normal glam that I always do. Let's get right into it. I started by prepping my skin just with some CeraVe Daily Moisturizer, and then I just have some Laneige on my lips. Let's get into the makeup. I really love starting with my eyebrows first because it carves out your face in a really nice way. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia brow pencil in medium brown. I'm going to fill in my brows, and then I'm going to outline with concealer. So I just did a loose fill because we're going to outline with concealer, and I could always go back in and fill some more to further define the brows. For concealer, I use this e.l.f. one. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Peach. Look kind of crazy, but I'm going to use a concealer brush to carve out the brows. The brows are carved out, and as I do my makeup, I'm going to blend it out, so do not worry. Next, I'm going to go in with the Haus Labs foundation in the shade 210, light medium. Took me a decent amount of time to figure out what shade I was, but this one's honestly perfect, especially for the fall and winter time. So I just put a little bit on my hand like so, and I could always go in with more. And then I take my damp beauty blender and start applying. I used to use the NARS foundation. I still have it, but honestly, once I started using this Haus Labs one, I absolutely love it. I used to never wear foundation, and now I understand the hype. It completely just evens out your skin tone and complexion. I'm going to need some more, but I like being able to build it, so I go in with a thinner layer out first and also get to blend out the concealer that you saw. This foundation is all of the hype right now, and I completely jumped on the bandwagon because it is that good. Just beat the face. So now you can see how even that made the skin. Now we're going to go in with the Kosas concealer in shade 2.5C. I'm going to let that sit on my face for a couple minutes before I blend it, because I feel like when it seeps into the skin, it sits nicer on your face. I'm going to take the Makeup by Mario contour stick in medium dark, begin to carve out our cheekbones, forehead. So I'm just going to take this IT Cosmetics dual ended buff and blend brush. This is number 23, my lucky number. Cute, I never realized that. And then begin to buff out the contour. This brush is absolutely incredible. It just blends that so nicely. And then while we're blending it, I am gonna just hit this concealer up here. Other side, we do the same. Forehead, just gonna buff it out. And then I take whatever's left and bring it down the neck. Now that we let the concealer sit, I'm going to go in with a damp beauty sponge and begin to buff it out. I'm going to add a tiny bit more just for some additional brightness. This time I'm actually going to take the other side of that dual-ended brush and buff it out that way, so I have a bit more control over where the concealer is being placed, because I really want to focus it on those dark circles. Next, I'm going to take the Rare Beauty liquid blush in the shade Happy. I'm sure everyone has this by now. Mine's kind of leaking, so I just take the brush and take the tiniest amount and then add that to the higher points of my cheek for a more lifted look. Blend, blend, blend. You can never have too much blush, honestly. If you know, you know with the Rare Beauty. Less is more because it is so pigmented, and a little goes a long way. Cute. See, it just brings so much life into your face. Time for the Charlotte Tilbury contour wands, everyone's fave. First, I'm going to take the contour, or beauty wands, I think I said contour wands. Do a pretty significant dot on either side that I'm going to blend. The same brush I've been using, take that up to the temples, and then we're going to take the blush wand, add that to the high points of the cheek, and then go in with that same blush brush. All these black brushes are e.l.f. I got them in a set. Blend, blend, and then lastly we're going to go in with the highlight wand and put it in the places that you would highlight on your cheek. This combination is really stunning, especially for a glowy look. And then I'm going to take that same blush brush and blend it out so it's more seamless. Cool. So that is what we're working with right now. I'm going to take the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Spray my face. This stuff smells incredible. I need to get a fan so I could fan the setting spray, but this will do for now. This handheld mirror is from Amazon. It has a light on it. Absolutely incredible. Just going to take that sponge we used to blend out the foundation and just go over it very lightly to kind of set that setting spray into the face. Everything honestly is looking very nice and seamless. So next up is going to be powder under my eyes. I'm going to take that same beauty blender I used just to clear out any of the creases before I set with powder. A light hand is super important because you don't want to take any of the makeup off since you just set with setting spray. I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in number 1 Fair. I'm going to take my Real Techniques little number 421 brush and lightly set under my eyes before we go in and bake. Now that we lightly set, I'm going to go in with the Givenchy Prism Libre powder in the shade number 3 Voila Rose. Love this stuff. This is incredible. I just put this on a little powder puff and I'm going to bake under my eyes. Next, I'm going to go in and contour my nose. So I use a powdered bronzer from Well People. I also use this on my eyelids. So I'm just going to take this angled brush. I'm going to do my nose and then we'll do my eyelids. I like to swoop out the eyeshadow a bit just to create a nice little subtle wing with the eyeshadow. I feel as though it lifts my face in a nice way. My nose is looking a little crazy with all the bronzer or powdered contour I just put on. So now I'm going to take that same Givenchy powder and really do a nice clean line on the sides of my nose so it frames my face better. That is one side done. Now we're going to do the other side. Same thing. I really focus the powder on the outer straight edge of the powder puff so we could really create a nice straight line. We are looking a little structured, but we're going to keep it there for a few, obviously, to bake. Now I'm going to go in with the Dior Backstage Light Palette in the shade 001 Universal. This is stunning. My friend got me this, so love you, Leanne. I'm going to go in with these top two shades, mix them together for the highlight, and then just put them over where I put the cream highlight. And it just brings such a nice and natural glow into your face. And then for the nose highlight, some might think this is a little crazy, but I do like a more intense one. I just draw a line across the tip of my nose, and then I draw a line starting up here. We will blend that out after. It looks a little crazy right now, but trust me, it really brings the whole look together, especially the contour we did with the nose. Next, I'm going to add some faux freckles. This is just a pen from Amazon. I honestly don't necessarily recommend it, but so those are the cutie little freckles. So next I'm going to touch up my brows that got a little bit messed up from the concealer. And then the last step will be mascara, then lips, and we are done. Quick and easy. But as you can see, I like doing them pretty structured, and then I just take a spoolie. You can get on Amazon, Sephora, you can get them anywhere. And then I just blend it out and make them a little less harsh. That is what the brows are looking like. I'm gonna go in with the Shiseido eyelash curler, curl my lashes. This eyelash curler is insane. It actually is worth the hype. Eyelashes are all curled, and this is where I go in with like 3 different kinds of mascara. I'm gonna start with this Maybelline Lash Sensational, and then follow up with the L'Oreal Telescopic. I really take my time on my eyelashes. That is one coat with the Maybelline. Now we're gonna go in with the L'Oreal. That is the layer with the Telescopic. I'm gonna do one more layer with the Maybelline, and then I'm gonna take the same spoolie and take the little excess mascara from my eyelids off. That is with the mascara. And now off camera, I'm gonna do my lips and then come back and then show you the completed look. Okay guys, that is the completed look. For my lips, I will show you the products I used. I used this Maybelline Color Stay Lip Liner. I'm absolutely obsessed with this color. It's totally toffee. Amazing shade. Then I just went over top with a little bit of MAC Velvet Teddy, tried and true, wiped away my bake, and here we are. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Hope you guys enjoyed.